But what makes it even better, I'm not mad about it anymore, but what makes it even better, Liv Morgan comes out with the briefcase, and no one knew that was going to happen. She came out.
Uh,
She like, what's funny? She won that briefcase. They're asking her, is she gonna do? Is she gonna catch it on the Raw Women's like champion or the SmackDown Women's champion? She didn't say shit. She's just gonna say,
she
I'm
said,
just
"I'm just
gonna,
gonna celebrate."
huh?
She really pulled that. I just want to celebrate tonight, and she's like, "I'm not really thinking about it right now. Tonight, I just kind of want to celebrate." And I was like, "Girl, you deserve to go celebrate." Like, I hope. And I was like, "She gonna cash it in at WrestleMania." Or so, like she was like, WrestleMania is looking pretty good. And I was like, yes, girl, you saved that contract. You sit on it. Nope. She said,
No,
I saw my opportunity and I'm going
she
straight.
saw the opportunity at Ronda and went for it, and she
Now the
cashed it in on Ronda. Like soon as that match, soon as that bell hit, Ronda put it in that submission real quick.
had her in that ankle lock, and I was thinking, oh, Liv, oh, sweetheart, this is it. I'm sorry. I was just like, I love you, and I really want you to get out of this, but you may have did this a little. You may have been a little overzealous, sister, because ooh, I
And
thought
then
Ronda was really about to retain again.
I'm about to say, damn, you cashing on the same night and failed. I would have been pissed. But
I would have
honestly,
cried for Liv Morgan because I would have been like WWE, you. Ooh, I would have been so mad. I would have been so pissed. But
but
she,
what good about it? She rolled up Ronda 1, 2, 3 and pinned the SmackDown Women's Champion and got the title that same night. And
yeah.
everybody was so shocked. Even Ronda was shocked. I'm like,
Now here's the thing. I thought Ronda was going to attack her. Not gonna lie, I thought it was going to be another
I
sore
thought she was
loser.
gonna attack too. I was like,
Like she held on to that
yo,
championship a little tight, and I was like, "Come on, Ronda." I was like, "Just let it go, let it go." So she gave her a hug, held her hand up, and I was like, "Oh, respect." I don't think that's. I feel like
she
that was
literally
like once.
like obviously she was still holding the title when she gave it to her, and then she was like, "Should I be mad at this? Nah, I can't be mad at this." And then gave her the title and then hugged her, and that's a sign of respect. And she walked off hopping. Ronda walked off hopping and
Now
still
that
dapped up.
definitely probably was devastating for Ronda because like you just fought, you retained, and then lost within moments of each other. So that it's definitely gonna probably come back to bite Liv in the butt, and I wouldn't be surprised Ronda trying to come back for the championship. Um,
Be a two-time
I don't
SmackDown.
know how Liv would do with a fresh Ronda, unless Ronda decides to be overzealous and challenge her earlier than expected, while her knee is still injured.
I
So
mean, her ankle's a little bit injured, so same thing. And then obviously same thing for Ronda. We're both injured.
yeah, they're both a little beaten up, but like Ronda definitely like she competed the entire match before that. She definitely has a little bit more of a beat up than well, Liv had a longer chance to heal technically than Ronda did. But the Money in the Bank, the beat up that Liv took in that versus that match with Natalia, because here's the thing, Natalia did punch badly. Like she got her pretty good, but Ronda was not about to tap out for shit. But if Ronda gets a little overzealous of herself and like challenges her next SmackDown episode and Liv accepts, I really it'll probably go in Liv's favor, honestly. Depending on how they take care of themselves during this break time. But a fresh Ronda versus a fresh Liv, I would
That
have
match.
to put my money on Ronda still.
Uh,
I think
definitely. Come on.
so, no. Let me explain. I think Liv needs some other opponents other than Ronda first before she faces Ronda again.
Hmm.
And if she does those well, I would have no problem putting my money on her versus Ronda. But like, if they just kind of wait it out, she's not defending the championship and she's not in matches as much, and it's solely based on how they train. I would put my money on Ronda again. Like I just can't help it. Like a fresh Ronda non-injured versus a fresh Liv. That matchup feels like me trying to decide, do I think Rhea Ripley can beat Zelina Vega? You see my point?
What's funny is because she's small as hell.
Exactly.
Ah!
Like that's how it is in my head right now. Like if I was to like describe it through two other wrestlers, Liv being Zelina Vega and Rousey being Ripley, like that's that matchup in my head. So I need Liv to hit up other challengers and get that repertoire. Like I want her. I don't care who she hits. It could be Mickey James. It could be Lynch. It could be Asuka. It could be I don't fucking care who it is. But I needed to take on these big name competitors, knock them all down a couple notches, so that when I see her versus Rousey, I'm like, well, Liv won this, this, and this, or Rowdy won this, this, and this. Who's going to win? Like I want to actually have to think about it without saying, well, the stronger one is. Now, I need Liv to prove me wrong, show me how strong she actually fucking is, how great of a champion she can be, and how long she can hold on to that title.
So are we talking about Ronda versus Morgan with stipulation or without stipulation?
Without stipulation.
Okay.
Like just a normal matchup for them again, right? Because right now
So no, are we
stipulation
talking?
really only come in when there's bad blood,
Normal
right?
match.
Right now there's no bad blood, but
So
that it's gonna come up eventually. But I need time for it to build, and I need Liv to put in that work and effort on those episodes, so that I can see the time she's putting in, so that when that bad blood does arrive, I can put all my money on her, put all my chips in.
so if so are we talking about like a match with no DQ, no count out, or count out and DQ?
Well, it would definitely be a championship match. I'm gonna say, yeah, count out with DQ, just standard. But I, it really depends on what happens when that challenge arises again. Because if that bad blood come in, then no DQs and with count out. But well, no DQs, no count out. Sorry about that. But if that bad blood never arises, I want a Hell in a Cell or a cage match. I want. When was the last time WWE had a street fight?
Ruthless aggression era.
Uh huh. I want another street fight. I want a women's matchup street fight.
Well. Let me. Oh, hold up. No, wait. I gotta go backwards. Um, Technically, the last street fight was
You supposed to do that?
yes, but also the other last street fight was WrestleMania 2021.
Mm, true.
Remember Apollo, when Apollo Crews was the Nigerian Prince
Yeah.
gimmick and Biggie had the Intercontinental title?
Yep, I remember.
So that's the last. That was kind of like the last street fight was WrestleMania 2021.
All right, all right.
But if they do a street fight, are we talking about street fight with like garbage, like the any type of street fight, or because you have different type of street fights? Because
Yeah. Um, I say any type of street fight, but I also, ooh, see, I'm just having ideas now. I would take like, especially because it's a cage match. But if they put a fucking octagon, like, give me like a UFC ring
So
and
still
put
the
Liv and Ronda in the middle of it, and I want
so
Liv to be the one to ask for it, to show the confidence, saying, "I want to take you into the place that you know best, that you knew first before you knew the WWE ring, and then tear you apart in it."
so if WWE ever allow this, so you
I'm
want
thinking evil right now.
okay, you're kind of thinking out of the box right now, but basically you want Liv Morgan to defend her SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda inside the octagon.
Yes.
I mean, that's not
I
bad of
know
a
it's
creative.
crazy.
It's crazy because it's like I don't think WWE would ever have that type of idea. The only way for them to have that type of idea is actually build the ring again, but into an octagon.
Yeah. But they could do it.
They can if they
They could
want
put it in
to.
a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
So, is it like inside an octagon in a Hell in a Cell, or just in an octagon?
That's a great question. I feel like putting it in a Hell in a Cell would probably make it a little bit too much.
Just
But
regular octagon.
if they give it the same concept, where like the octagon itself is the Hell in the Cell, I think that would be pretty interesting. Like, give me like, see, like, it's the idea is running through my head right now. Like, give me a match that's in an octagon, right? In a WWE arena, obviously. You have Rousey on one side, Liv on the other, a table in the middle of just a bunch of random shit and items that they can use during this fucking fight. Right? No disqualification.
Disqualifications or no?
I said no disqualification.
Oh, okay.
Basically anything goes. But the fight has to end in the octagon. If it's a pin, it has to be in the octagon. If it's a submission, it has to be in the octagon.
I like where you're going with this. Honestly, this is actually a great idea. I don't know. I don't know.
WWE is probably never gonna do this. This is like, if they do, it's gonna be like years later, and I'm like in my 50s watching TV. It's gonna be two other superstars I've never fucking heard of, but have the same gimmick, and then they finally do it. But like, this may be a little too out of the box for WWE. And here's the thing: if they do it, I'm suing because it was my idea first.
That's why you got to be part of the creative team, or get an application at least to be part of the creative team.
You know how hard it is to probably get a freaking application to do that?
I mean, there's none worth for trying.
You know what? You're not wrong, but they'd probably make me relocate to California.
Shit. I mean, even though I don't want to live
there,
huh?
You know how expensive it is to live there?
Shoot, I would have just sent my ideas through email. Fuck it. If you like it, you like it. If you hate it, then oh well.
I would ask for royalties. No, I'm kidding. I'm like, it's like, based off the profits you make off of this match and the popularity, I want a percentage of this from sales, merch, and I don't know, whatever else I could probably come up with. A lawyer help me out with a contract with that. Someone reach out.
But yeah, overall, the whole thing with our crazy ideas, the match was with Natalya was all right. Ronda retained, but what made even better, Liv cashing in and becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Happy for her. The WWE deserved this. She deserved it for who knows how long. We deserved it as well too, and we just obviously she's celebrating still at the moment. So coming Friday night SmackDown, we'll see what if she has any new opponents or if she's just gonna chill that night or what. But I'm happy to see her finally getting the push that she always deserved in the first place.
Agreed.
Agreed.